Edward and the Special Trucks. One late evening, Thomas arrived at Nafford Station, delivering his last late passenger train from his brunch line. Sonic and Knuckles came to see him. Hello, Sonic. What are you guys up to? Oh, hello, Thomas. It's very late indeed. It's about... What time is it anyway, Thomas? It's about 11. Ah, I see. It's getting late. You should get back to the sheds. Oh, don't worry. I'll be heading there after I drop off Annie and Clara at the carriage shed. Good thinking, Thomas. Well, me and Knuckles just wanted to say was good night to you. Thank you, Thomas said. I appreciate it, and before he could finish, Edward came into the station. Hello, Sonic. I have brought you something. Ah, the train. Good thinking, Edward. Thank you for delivering these trucks. No problem. I'll be delivering to your shack. Very good, Edward. And once you've done that, you can go back to your shed. You did a very good job with all your work today. Thank you, Sonic, said Edward. How do you get to your shack? Ah, yes. To get to my shack, you have to keep going and you'll see a building coming up. Thanks for the directions, said Edward. He waited for the guard to blow his whistle. And Edward, with that, took away all the building materials. Bickerstown Bridge had recently been destroyed, and the supplies were actually for the bridge. And most of them were for the bridge and to go to Sonic's shack. Edward soon arrived at the broken site of the Bickerstown Bridge. My, what has happened here? Said Edward. Apparently, said Edward's driver, the bridge had collapsed. Somehow, the loose of the bridge had come off. I see, said Edward. Well, we better get these trucks loaded. So they did. They unloaded half of the building material. And Edward delivered to Sonic's shack, or Team Sonic's headquarters, near Nafford. He quickly reversed into the yard. You were very surprised to see Edward. I brought the last of your train, sir. Sonic, said Edward. Thank you, Edward. We'll soon get that unloaded. Soon the trucks were unloaded, and Edward went to put them away. But before he could, the trucks had a plan. Well, now came off the rails, they said. Edward didn't know. He was too busy getting his job done. Then there was trouble. The track was been going, who's been going too fast, made the rails unstable, and Edward had collided off the rails. Crashed right off the field. Edward was upset. His train was ruined. Oh, bother, said Edward. Now I'll be late. And he was. They left him back on the rails. Edward puffed sadly back to the Nafford. Now the truck ran. When he got back, it was very, very late. And Thomas was just about to depart. Well, I better get going, said Thomas. Goodbye, Sonic, called Thomas. Goodbye, Thomas, said Sonic. Have a good night, Thomas. You too, Sonic. And then Thomas walked away. Meanwhile, Sonic and Knuckles came to see Edward. They were very pleased to see that the train got delivered on time. Well done, Edward, said Sonic. You've done a very fine job. Now we can work on this tomorrow, he said. Happy to help, said Edward. He was very pleased with himself. He was pleased that Sonic was very pleased. Now you can go home, said Sonic. And with that, Edward puffed away. They arrive at the Knapford sheds. The engines decided to talk about the day's adventure. Thomas and Edward thought for a moment. And Percy came to go have a chat with him. Oh, hello, Percy, said Thomas. What brings you here? Well, I thought I'd join you guys, said Percy. I heard that this is one of the darkest days today. I mean, it's very dark here. Yeah, that's a good thing why we have the light on, said Thomas. Exactly, said Edward. I wonder where everybody else is. Well, Spencer went to the mainland to get repaired, and the Flying Scotsman is still on Sodor somewhere. He's probably just pulling the express, the late train express. But he's spoken too soon, because that's when Flying Scotsman showed up. But he didn't have any passengers for the train to take. He had just come to visit the engines to have a chat. Hello everyone, said Flying Scotsman. What are you all guys doing here at such a late hour? Two tank engines tell them about their little hanging out day. I see. Well, I did have to take a passenger train, but I took care of that. Where are you off to now? Asked Percy. Well, I don't have any much jobs now, but I am going to meet up with Gordon. Well, he's actually at the works, but perhaps I'll visit Spencer on the mainland to see how he's doing. And that goes for Gordon as well, to see how his repairs are going. You do that, said Edward. But who's going to look after his truck, his coaches, his express? I believe the Topham Hatt wanted me to look after his coaches, said the Flying Scotsman. Besides, he needed a 2-tender locomotive to pull the train. I could pull 6 coaches if he asked me. That's interesting, said Thomas. That's very good. I heard that you have the world's speed record. I do indeed, Thomas. Just then, the Sonic arrived. Ah, hello, Flying Scotsman. What are you up to? Oh, hello, Sonic. It's been a while since the last time I saw you guys. I just came here to visit my friends, see how it's going. I see. Well, I know that Edward had a special job today. I did, said Edward. I delivered some trucks. Special trucks, if you may ask. Special trucks, huh? Why not they just call it Edward and the Special Trucks? Flying Scotsman said. Yes, indeed, that's what they should call it. They should call it Edward and the Special Trucks. That's a good nickname for a train like that. You're quite right there, said Knuckles. That's a good name. That's a good name for a change. Me and Sonic gotta have to go now. We'll see you all in the morning. Alright then, said Thomas. Goodbye, Sonic and Knuckles. Goodbye, Thomas. Goodbye. Goodbye, Thomas, called Knuckles. See you later, called Edward. Good night, Sonic. Good night, Knuckles, called Percy. Good night, Percy, said Sonic. And good night to you too, added Knuckles. And they walked away. Well, said Flying Scotsman, I have to go now. But I hope you guys have enjoyed your night. I have a special train to take, if you ask me. And he huddled away. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And the Flying Scotsman rolled away. Well, I think we should all go to sleep now, said Percy. It's getting very late, said Percy. I think we should go to sleep. Agreed, said Thomas. And besides, we got a lot of work to do tomorrow. Right there, Thomas, said Edward. You gotta get extra sleep if you want to be really useful tomorrow. And with that, the engines all fall fast asleep for our next fun adventure coming up the very next day.